In this video, we'll answer the question, is PHP dead? And if you're in a rush and don't want to watch a 3-minute video, the short answer is nope. In fact, technically, by stats alone, it's the most popular server-side language by a long shot. That being said, there's way more to this under the surface than the raw facts alone. So stick with me and I'll run through the current state of play of PHP and where I think it's going in the future. So with that said, let's get into this. A recent poll from Kinsta said that 79% of all servers run some version of PHP. Yes, that's right, you heard me correctly. 79% of all servers run PHP in one form or another. Reading that blew my mind. Honestly, I didn't believe it. Because if it's that popular and endemic in server-side programming, then why haven't I heard of it or come across it in my professional career? The main reason is that the statistics, while true, are kind of sort of deceiving, but a huge chunk of that dominance is because WordPress is written in PHP, or at least was written in PHP. The latest versions of WordPress have shifted from PHP to React and JavaScript, so more traditional ways of writing software. So while it's true for now the vast majority of existing WordPress sites are using PHP, this share will decline over time. But the pace of that adoption to the newer versions of WordPress probably won't be fast, or at least that's what I would suspect. You could use the stats that look at migrations of older versions of WordPress, but to be honest, I haven't really checked. So what does this all mean? Well, basically, PHP isn't going anywhere anytime soon. The article even makes references to posts people have been making for years on the premature death of PHP, even as far back as 2011. I haven't worked on any PHP-based projects in my career, so I don't know the space too well. But from what I can gather, it can have a polarizing response from developers. Maybe this is a side effect of its longevity, but I'm not entirely sure. So what I mean by this is over time, the language has been used by a lot of developers, and maybe some of them have become disenfranchised over that period. Another way of saying this would be it's become a victim of its own success. If you've had experience using PHP, let me know in the comments below and how you think it compares with other languages. As a side note, I'm pretty sure one of the earlier versions of Facebook was a single solid 200,000 line PHP file. You might want to fact check me on that though. However, I found an article written last year that references a study done by a recruitment agency based in the UK that looked at the number of jobs advertised for PHP as a requirement, and it's steadily decreased over the past 6 years. Conversely though, the number of applicants for those dwindling PHP positions has increased, which kind of makes sense when you think about it. If there's an abundance of PHP developers and an ever decreasing number of jobs, then the number of applicants for those jobs would increase. So while on the face of it, PHP is very much present on the web, you might find yourself competing more and more with people for those roles. So what do I think about all this? I'm probably not going to drop the languages I'm currently using and pick up PHP anytime soon. But that being said, if you are a PHP developer, I wouldn't panic either. I did a quick job search this morning before publishing this video and found 125 jobs for PHP within 100 miles of my current location. So there's clearly a buoyant market. All right, that should answer the question, is PHP dead? Clearly it's not and won't be anytime soon. If you found this video useful, make sure to like and subscribe, and definitely check out the other videos in the channel. Also, if you have any other questions about software development you'd like answering, then let me know in the comments below and I'll try to include them in a future video. This actual video is the result of a comment in a previous video, so I do read the comments and I do make videos as a result. All right, so remember to like and subscribe as it really helps the performance of the video on YouTube. Thanks. Oh, and I'll leave links in the description to the articles that I referenced in this video.